Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sofo and I am filming another sit-down video for you today. It is a handbag video, but before I get started with the specifics, I just wanted to tell a short intro what this video is going to be about. This handbag has been hyped all over. Everyone was wearing it. I fell in love with it all over again. I did not have an account back then. Otherwise probably would have filmed the unboxing and first thoughts, but I think it's really good idea to film a video with regards to it when it's having sort of a downward moment and it's not that trendy on the fashion arena, so to say. So I'm gonna give you my 2 cents if I would be purchasing this handbag, if I were to pay money for it today in the boutique. Also a little bit of story and features and the way it looks. So let's get started. The handbag in question for today is the Dior Saddle bag in mini size, which I have over here, and I have this guitar strap. So to give you a short overview and history of the bag, probably many of you know that this handbag was debuted in 2000 spring summer runway by John Galliano. So he conceptualized this bag in 1999. It became a very famous piece right away. It had this cowboy vibes, as you can see, because of the shape, like having sort of a saddle shape. The name says it all as well. It's a saddle bag. Some of the people call it like a kidney shaped bag. Some of the people as well think it's a very funny looking bag because of its shape exactly. But yeah, a lot of celebrities back then took up on it. Sarah Jessica Parker in Sex and the City was a big reason why this bag became, I think, worldwide very well known. But also the top models, like supermodels of that era in 90s, were rocking this bag everywhere. It was just with this short strap back then and was supposed to be worn like close to the armpit, like that. So most of the people were just either hanging this on the arm or just having it as like a small clutch underneath the armpit, and yeah, that's how it was worn back then. I think the only difference with current version that they had was that the logo system over here had one more chain element attached between C and D, and also this closing mechanism was not magnetized, but rather it was with, like, do you remember the old trainers which had like this sticky stripe? I don't know exactly what it is called. Maybe I'm gonna search the name and put on the screen below, but right now it's magnetized. Other than that, nothing much has changed with this bag. It came back in 2018 under the reign, so to say, of Maria Grazia Chiuri, and I think 2 years before, the big celebrities like Beyonce and some others started to wear this handbag. I think that's what caused the interest backwards to this handbag of the fashion house. Not really sure, but there is assumptions with regards to that, but that could have been the spark. Also, such small handbags which are worn on the shoulder became sort of a trend. Prada started to do it, and I think it was sort of a period ripening the moment for a comeback for this bag. And in 2018 Dior started a huge influencer campaign, which I don't think this handbag really needed because it was such an iconic bag already from 90s. It would have done perfect even without that, but everywhere on this earth and their mothers were wearing this handbag. I think the most famous version of it was the Panache version, which is like a traditional Dior print all over. It was in cloth material, but they brought as well very neutral colors like black and brown in their first collection. This one is from the cruise collection where they had few of the pastel colored saddlebags, and this one was what I fell in love with right away. I did not have any pink handbags. I'm not really huge pink color lover, to be very honest. I think that it makes you look like a Barbie, especially being petite and small. Just really becomes this sort of a preppy look. Also, it depends on a pink color. I think this is beautiful shade, muted pink, which is not that bad, but I'm always cautious when purchasing something in pink. Just this one somehow drew my attention right away. There was also beautiful baby blue and gorgeous can't describe that green, but maybe I'm gonna put on somewhere the picture. Very beautiful green pastel version of it, but I knew that I wanted this one. We had like a long discussion with regards to that because the price of the bag was really not justifying the functionality of it. This one was costing, I think, 2,000, not I think, I'm sure, it was 2,300 euro without the strap. One new element which Maria Grazia Jewelry brought in was this guitar straps, which can be bought separately, which is also absolutely ridiculous because this one alone costs 1,000 euro. It is piece of art. As you can see, it's like complete full embroidery all over, and in the back side you have like Christian Dior embossed all over, and then you have this metal details. There were so many versions of it, so many color combinations, more neutral, this one, and I think very many. I just can't even describe how many of them, I really loved the combination of all those colors together with this handbag, and I think both of these pieces were the last ones in Frankfurt store where I purchased them. I made a research with regards to this bag because I could not get my hands on it. It was so on hype that it was sold out everywhere. I called every store in Germany, and I think Frankfurt was the only one which had this piece left. We went there, and then she just introduced me that. I knew right away that I was planning to take that with me, but then she showed me this guitar strap, and it was a very funny situation because I just had money for this one, so I told her like, oh, please pack that for me, and I was sort of sad, but didn't really made notice of it to anyone, that I could not pick that up. It was very lovely touch that I went to the bathroom, and Sims Falco told her that she could pack that for me as well. So when I came back, there were 2 bags, and I was like, what's happening? And then yeah, they explained to me that I was getting the guitar strap as well, which was a very exciting moment for me. So I really enjoyed that moment to the fullest. Yeah, right now I have both of them, but to be very honest, this guitar strap I'm not really using that much. I am more a top handle gal, and I use this handbag most of the time worn like that. Also, it's my like night out handbag, and yeah, I don't like to have the strap on it, but when there is a situation that I need to be hands-free, I'm attaching this one, and it's always a show catcher or a conversation starter because most of the people just ask with regards to this strap. So to show you the details, it has 2 like metal bits here with which this leather strap is attached over here. Then you have made in Italy, obviously, and then you have the normal, then you have the hook, which is very massive. You have Dior also enshrined over here, and you just attach it on the both sides on those hooks, C and D, and the handbag is sort of ready to be used. Now quickly to give you the details of the handbag, as told here, you have the magnetic closure, which is very handy, I find, and also you don't have to worry that this manual stripes gonna get like spoiled after a while or after use. You can open it up, and then you have the compartment of the bag, which is tiny. As you can see, you cannot fit basically anything in here. If you can fit like card holder and lipstick, it's already a big success. I think I tried to put inside the key holder and the card holder together with my lipstick, and I think it was pretty tight. Then you had to really jiggle in to make those both fit, and the top part to close smoothly. It was quite a struggle, so I know that it is not functional. I tried the larger version in boutique, but that was unproportionally big on my body. I think Falco was as well of the idea that it was not really looking well against my body, so we still chose this one because I knew that I would be using this sort of occasionally, or for walks or for evening night outs. But other than that, obviously the price doesn't justify the amount that can fit inside. That is very big downside of this handbag, but well, that's how it is. You know what you are getting into when you're buying that. You can try those in the store. So yeah, that's big now downside. As you can see, it has pink interior, which is like sort of suede material, and then it has Christian Dior made in Italy written there. Maybe you would think that could fit inside, but because down here the leather bit is sort of cinched in, you cannot really put your handy inside as well. I am not the person who carries her handy in the handbag anyway, so for me it is fine like that, but I could imagine that it would throw off many other people from buying this handbag. What can I say else? I think that is basically the most what I can tell. I think I'm gonna give you sort of close-up of the handbag to show you all the details. Here you have a little bit of leather coming over on the top, then you have this handle bit, then you have CD on both sides, and then you have this little pocket which is also magnetic. You can put here like some parking cards or transport card when you are on the way. It's very handy to have such small pocket in the back, but you cannot really fit your handy as well, you can see. Yeah. And then you have this dangly D, which is also iconic for this handbag. What I quickly forgot to show you is that the handbag as well as the strap came in such pouch. So you have like a drawstring over here, and then it's sort of a cotton material which has Dior embossed it. I have two pieces of it because as told, the strap is an item on its own, so they came in separate boxes in separate packaging. Yeah, that's what you get your product with, and the box obviously. Basically that's how it looks, and that's all the features of this tiny handbag. The question which I posed in the beginning, if I would be purchasing this handbag right now at the moment when it is not hyped that much, I would say yes, because I love it to bits even nowadays. Every time I take it out I feel so girly, so pretty, I don't know. It's very beautiful piece in my opinion, very useful for night outs or date nights, but also preps up every outfit. I also love the option of hanging this as a crossbody piece when I want to go out for a walk. Yeah, so this is how it looks as a crossbody piece. I find it so cute, so edgy because of the big strap, but also very pretty and feminine because of this pink small saddle hanging over here. I love to turn it in the bag and have it just like that, or when you take it off you can simply let it hang just like that and carry as you want. So yeah, I consider this an iconic piece, so I think it will never really date in your wardrobe. It is funky shaped bag, but I'm fine with it. I think it gives as well some sort of personality and story to retell on its own. I love that it is pink because I know that I would be very cautious to buy any other bigger sized handbag in pink color, because I would be worried if I could use that in different settings. This one being sort of a date night bag, also for walks, it's perfect to be in this shade. On the color wheel I wear mostly neutrals, but also to the red direction in terms of colors rather than to the blue, so I don't have anything with like bluish colors. That was one of the main reasons why I went to this color, and I think I'm very happy with that decision, that I chose baby pink over the baby blue. Yeah, I think that is that for this video. I hope you liked to see this handbag and enjoyed my ramble as well. If you did, please like and subscribe. That means a lot for tiny channels like mine. Yeah, stay on board and check rest of my videos. I post 2 times a week, mostly vlog type of content, but sometimes as well fashion related, beauty related videos. And let me know in the comments below if you have any questions with regards to the bag, but also if you have any proposals for the video ideas, what you would love to see on this channel, and I'm gonna try my best to do it for you. Have a great weekend and enjoy. Bye!